Hello everyone, got another story about elephants. This one's called A Piece of Cake. Once upon a time, Mrs. Large, the elephant's mummy, said, "I'm fat." "No, you're not," said Lester, one of her children. "You're our cuddly mummy," said Laura. "You're just right," said Luke. "But mummy's got wobbly bits," said the baby. "Exactly," said Mrs. Large. "As I was saying, I'm just too fat." Poor Mrs. Large. "So we must all go on a diet," said Mrs. Large. "No more cakes, no more biscuits, no more crisps, and no more sitting around all day. From now on, it's healthy living for everyone," she said. "Oh, look at all the healthy food they've got to start eating instead." She threw all the cakes and everything else in the bin. That's very good of her, isn't it? When they came home from school, Lester said, "Can we watch TV, Mum?" "Certainly not," said Mrs. Large. "We're all going off for a nice healthy jog around the park." And they were. Off they went. There they are, look, all running over the park. When they got back, Laura said, "What's for tea, Mum?" Mummy said, "Some nice healthy watercress soup," she said, "followed by a nice healthy cup of water." "Oh," said Laura, "that sounds nice." I don't think she really meant that though. And there they are eating their soup and drinking their water. Then Mr. Large came home from work. "I'm just going to watch the news, dear," he said. "No, you're not, dear," said Mrs. Large. "You're off for a nice healthy jog around the park, followed by your tea, which is a delicious sardine with grated carrot." "Oh, can't wait," said Mr. Large. But off he goes on his jog. It was awful. Every morning there was a healthy breakfast, followed by exercises. There's Mrs. Large doing her exercises, look. There was a healthy tea, followed by a healthy jog, and by the time the evening came, everyone felt terrible. Look at them. They don't really look very healthy, do they? "We aren't getting anything, dear," said Mr. Large. "Perhaps elephants are meant to be fat," said Luke. "Nonsense," says Mrs. Large. "We mustn't give up now." "Wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly," said the baby. There's Mrs. Large weighing herself. Oh dear. And then one morning something exciting happened. A parcel arrived. And inside the parcel was a lovely cake. It was a cake from Granny. Everybody looked at it hopefully. "We can't eat it, we'll put it in the cupboard just in case we have visitors," says Mom sternly. But then everyone couldn't stop thinking about the cake. They thought about it all the time. They thought about it during tea. They thought about it during their healthy jog. They thought about it in bed at night. Mrs. Large sat up. "I can't stand it any longer," she said. "I must have a piece of that cake." So she got up and she sneaked downstairs. She crept through the kitchen. She took a knife quietly out of the drawer. She opened the cupboard, but inside the cupboard there was just one piece of cake left. Who'd had all the cake? Just one piece left. Mr. Large came in. "Aha!" he said, and he saw the knife. Caught in the act. Mrs. Large switched on the light and she could see all the children hiding under the table. "But there is one piece left," said Laura in a very helpful way. Mrs. Large began to laugh. "Oh, we're all as bad as each other," she said. And then she quickly ate the last piece of cake just in case anybody else did. "I do think elephants are meant to be fat," said Luke. "I think you're probably right, dear," said Mrs. Large. "Wibbly wobbly," said the baby. And I don't think they did that much jogging after that. That's the end of the story. Thank you very, very much and see you soon. Bye.